Let's take a look at example 3 and learn how to graph our solution. Solve a plus 1/2 is less than 2. Graph the solution set on a number line. So first we're going to circle the part we're changing. Circle plus 1/2. The opposite of plus 1/2 is minus 1/2. So we are going to subtract 2 minus 1/2. And that will be 1 1/2. Bring down your variable a, and instead of putting an equal sign in the middle, we are going to put the less than symbol. So the solution is a is less than 1 1/2. To graph the solution, we are going to put an open circle on 1 1/2. The reason why it's going to be an open circle is because it is less than. Next, we are going to shade all of the numbers to the left of 1 1/2. We are going to shade to the left because the less than symbol is pointing to the left. So here's what the graph would look like. There would be an open circle on 1 1/2, and the rest will be shaded left. Let's do the got it problems together to practice graphing. Letter C. H plus 4 is greater than 4. First, we're going to circle the part we're changing. Circle plus 4. The opposite of plus 4 is minus 4. So subtract 4. 4 minus 4 equals 0. Bring down your variable h. Instead of putting an equal sign in the middle, we are going to put the greater than symbol. Now to graph this, we need to make sure 0 is included in the graph. I always start with that number first to make sure that we have it. So we'll put 0 in the middle. Then I usually put 2 or 3 numbers to the right and to the left. So we'll put 1 and 2, and -1 and -2. Now that our number line is set up, we need to graph the solution. H is greater than 0. Let's put an open circle on 0. The reason why it's going to be open is because it is greater than. Next, we are going to shade to the right of 0. The reason why we're shading to the right is because the greater than symbol points to the right. So here's the graph for our solution. H is greater than 0. Let's try letter D together. X minus 6 is less than or equal to 4. First, let's circle the part we're changing. Circle minus 6. The opposite of minus 6 is plus 6. Add those together. 4 plus 6 equals 10. Bring down your variable x, and instead of an equal sign in the middle, we are going to put the less than or equal to symbol. To graph this solution, we need to make sure that 10 is included in the graph. I always start with that number in the middle to make sure that it is included. So we'll put 10 in the middle. Once again, we need to include at least 2 or 3 numbers to the right and to the left. So we'll put 11 and 12 on the number line, and we'll put 8 and 9 on the number line. So now we need to graph the solution. X is less than or equal to 10. We're going to put a closed-in circle on 10. The reason why it's going to be closed in is because x is less than or equal to 10. Then we are going to shade everything to the left. The reason why we're shading to the left is because the inequality symbol, less than or equal to, is pointing left. So there's the graph for our solution. Solve inequalities by addition or subtraction. Solving an inequality means finding values for the variable that make the inequality true. You can use the addition and subtraction properties of inequality to help solve an inequality. When you add or subtract the same number from each side of an inequality, the inequality remains true. Let's go through the 3 examples listed here. Number 1, x plus 4 is greater than 9. So we would circle the part we're changing, circle plus 4. The opposite of plus 4 is minus 4. 9 minus 4 equals 5. Bring down your variable x. Instead of putting an equal sign in the middle, you're just going to bring down the greater than symbol. So here is the solution. X is greater than 5. Let's look at number 2. Negative 12 is greater than or equal to n minus 9. Circle the part you're changing, circle minus 9. The opposite of minus 9 is plus 9. Add negative 12 plus 9, and you will get negative 3. Bring down your variable n, and instead of an equal sign in the middle, we're going to put the greater than or equal to symbol. So the solution is negative 3 is greater than or equal to n. Let's look at example 3. In example 3, we're also going to graph. Solve a plus 1/3 is less than 1. Graph the solution set on a number line. Circle the part we're changing. Circle plus 1/3. The opposite of plus 1/3 is minus 1/3. 1 minus 1/3 is 2/3. Bring down your variable a, and instead of an equal sign, we're going to put the less than symbol in between. Find 2/3 on the number line. This is where 2/3 would be on a number line. It is closer to 1 than it is 0. You're going to put an open circle because it is less than 2/3. Then you're going to shade everything to the left. The reason why you're going to shade to the left is because the less than symbol is pointing left. And that is the graph for the solution a is less than 2/3. I'm going to go through some of the practice problems at the bottom. I'm going to go through all of the odd numbers. For your assignment, I want you to do the even numbers. Number 1, t minus 6 is greater than 3. First, we're going to circle the part we're changing. So circle minus 6. The opposite of minus 6 is plus 6. So we're going to add those. 3 plus 6 equals 9. Bring down your variable t, and instead of an equal sign, we're going to put the greater than symbol. There's our solution. T is greater than 9. Number 3, 8 is less than r minus 9. First, circle the part we're changing. Circle minus 9. The opposite of minus 9 is plus 9. 8 plus 9 equals 17. Bring down your variable r. Instead of putting an equal sign in the middle, we're going to bring down the less than symbol. 17 is less than r. Number 5, s plus 8 is less than 9.